When I'm watching my film, I'm doing these checks. Where am I looking? Right? So if you can see right now, the lead literally has two people right in front of him in his primary. That's where his head position should be, as far as I can be watching these two guys here, and I can still have an awareness of where the ball is up here for my rotations, right? So he's already, so those two people, those two players in his primary are what we call on the honor system, right? They're on the honor system. So let it play, Sony, and then it's going to be another quick stop on the pass.
All right.
Pause. Pause. So everybody in referee, when they start, they know when the ball swings to the weak side. Oh, I have to rotate. Everybody's got that. But now do we know how we're supposed to referee, where we're supposed to referee in our rotation? Do you see as soon as he started, he went immediately to the ball in the corner, right? That is not where we need to go with our eyes in the lead. The center official is the only person who should be watching the ball at this point. And he should be on the ball because he's responsible for pivot, right? I need to know what pivot foot that dribbler has. And then once he releases the ball, I go to defender. The lead should be looking over his shoulder as he rotates here. He should be looking for cutters, looking for engaged matchups, looking for somebody potentially coming to fill the low block there in the post. That's your responsibility in the lead. And so this comes down to trust, it comes down to discipline. It comes down to just not really working the system well. So right now, people are on the honor system, and a lot of times, what happens in these games is we get lucky. We get lucky in the fact that nothing happens. We're trying to teach you all the mechanics to help you not get lucky, but to be prepared and ready to go, to make sure this floor is covered, right? When that ball swings to the weak side there in the corner, trail goes off ball. He starts checking off as he rotates from the weak side elbow to the strong side elbow the strong side elbow, weak side block. You're doing your checks as you rotate from trail to slot. You are doing your checks. Where you should not be is on the ball. Lead should not be on the ball. Only the center official, because it's his primary. It's his responsibility. This is never, I shouldn't say never, this is not Lead's responsibility right now. If you work in a system, say women's college basketball, where the lead does accept this ball at this particular spot, and when you rotate in the lead, you don't pick this ball up until you literally get even in line with the ball, and then you turn your body. That's telling your partner, your teammate, I've accepted the ball. That's why we say don't do what this gentleman's doing, which is he backs into a position, right? He gets to the lane line and then he turns and backs. Well, the turning your body is to tell your partner that I have accepted, I finished my rotation. I am now accepting the ball. You can go off ball. See how he turns right here. Nope, we don't want to do that. We want to rotate all the way through, get to our spot, and then turn our bodies. We don't want to back into the position. But do you see, one more thing, Sonny, can you go back a little bit there towards the end? Do you see, I'll tell you when, pause. Do you see how, go a little farther, please? Pause. Do you see how the offensive player is trying to dip in there, trying to get deep post position, right?
Yeah.
Get a seal, where if he gets the ball there, it's like White's dead. You either got to foul or you got to let him go up for the two. But we have no awareness of that because we are watching the ball. Go ahead, Fitz.
James, tell him why. So I want him to understand why we rotate and lead all the way out and then turn after we've accepted the play. Why is it? Why do we do that? There's a reason why.
Well, because now that's telling me that you've accepted it, so I go off. It's
You've communicated with the trail's peripheral vision that I'm now on ball and I've accepted the play. So now it gives the trail the option to move out, or new trail the option to move from the center position to a more advantageous trail position if they don't have an open look. If they have a great open look, there's no reason to move. But they now know because of that movement.
RefMasters is the premier educational platform for sports officials.